Good morning. In this session, we are going to see about Predictive LL1 Parser. So, first of all, what is a Predictive LL1 Parser? This is a top-down parsing algorithm which is of a non-recursive type. Here, this LL1 stands for the first L means the input is scanned from left to right, and the second L means it uses the leftmost derivation for an input string, and the number 1 here stands for the input symbol means it was only one input symbol which is a look ahead to predict the parsing process. So here the data structure used by LL1 parser are input buffer, stack and parsing table. So here we will look over predictive LL1 parser with a given example. So consider the grammar E tends to TE dash, E dash tends to plus TE dash or epsilon, T tends to FT dash, T dash tends to star FT dash or epsilon, F tends to open bracket E close bracket or ID. So for finding the predictive LL1 parser, first of all we need to find is there any left recursion or left factoring is there in the given grammar. If there any left recursion or left factoring, we want to remove that. So in this grammar there is no left recursion or left factoring, so we will continue with this grammar itself. So for finding the predictive LL1 parser, we need to find first function, follow function, and we need to draw the parsing table. So first function. So here in this given production E, E dash, T, T dash, F are the productions. So for this we need to find the first function. So first of E dash, first of T dash and first of F. So first of E, that means see the E production, E tends to T. T is a non-terminal, so we are moving to the T production. T tends to F. F is a non-terminal, so we are moving to the F production. F tends to open bracket or ID. So here the first production from F is that terminal symbols, that means open bracket and ID. So first of E is nothing but open bracket comma ID. Next first of E dash. First of E dash, here the first function is plus or epsilon. So plus and epsilon is nothing but it is a terminal symbol, so we are writing the terminal symbol plus comma epsilon. Next first of T. So in the T production, T tends to F. F is a non-terminal, so we are moving to F. F tends to open bracket or ID. Here open bracket or ID is a terminal, so we are writing the terminal symbol, so open bracket comma ID. Next first of T dash. Here in the T dash, the first function is star or epsilon, so it is a terminal, so we are writing the terminal itself. Next first of F. So in F the first function is open bracket comma ID, it is a terminal, so we are writing the terminal open bracket ID for the first of F. So we find out the first function. Next we need to find follow function. So as we find for first function, follow function also we need to find for E, E dash, T, T dash, F. So here there is a certain rules for find out the follow function, or it will be complicated. So there are 4 rules are there for find out the follow function. The first rule is that if the starting symbol of the follow function, you need to write whatever in the given problem, for the starting symbol of the follow function we need to write the dollar symbol. Second point, if the follow function is followed by a terminal, then we need to write the terminal itself. Third point, if the follow function is followed by a non-terminal, then substitute the first function of that non-terminal. Then fourth point, if the follow function is followed by nothing, there is no terminal or non-terminal, it is followed by nothing means, then we need to write the follow function of that production. So we need to understand these 4 points for find out the follow function. So now follow of E, since it is a starting symbol, E is a starting symbol, we need to write the dollar symbol. Next see the production. In the given production, E comes under the production F. F tends to open bracket E close bracket or ID. So here E is followed by close bracket. Here the close bracket is a terminal, so we are writing the terminal close bracket. That means follow of E is close bracket comma dollar symbol. The dollar symbol is, since it is a starting symbol, E is a starting symbol, we return the dollar symbol. So follow of E is nothing but close bracket comma dollar symbol. Next we need to find for follow of E dash. So in the given production, E dash comes under E production and E dash production. E tends to T E dash. For this E dash, here E dash is followed by nothing. So if the non-terminal is followed by nothing, means we need to write the follow function of the production. So here what is the production? E is the production. So we need to write the follow function of E. That is nothing but a close bracket and dollar symbol. Next, follow of T. So T comes under E production and E dash production. E tends to T E dash. Now T is followed by a non-terminal E dash. Suppose if the follow function is followed by a non-terminal, then we need to substitute the first function of that non-terminal. That means here T is followed by E dash. So here we need to substitute the E dash first function. That is plus and epsilon. If you substitute plus here, now the follow function is plus. Suppose if we substitute epsilon here, now T is followed by nothing. If T is followed by nothing means we need to write the follow function of the production. So what is the follow function of the production? Here the production is E. So E to follow production is close bracket, comma, dollar symbol. So likewise we need to find a follow of T dash and follow of F. After finding the follow function, we need to find out the parsing table. So in row, write the terminals id plus star open bracket and close bracket. For all the problems we need to write the dollar symbol at last, and in the column side we need to write the non-terminal symbols E, E dash, T, T dash and F. So here in the given question, E tends to T, E dash is the question. So see the first function. So the answer of first of E is open bracket comma ID. So for E, ID and for open bracket we need to write E tends to T, E dash, E tends to T, E dash. And then next, what is first of E dash? Plus comma epsilon. Leave the epsilon now. For plus, write the production of E dash. E dash tends to plus T E dash. Next, for T, first of T, the answer is open bracket comma ID. So we need to write T tends to FT dash in ID and open bracket. Next, for T dash, the first of T dash is star comma epsilon. Leave the epsilon now. So in place of star we need to write T dash tends to star FT dash. Next, what is first of F? First of F is open bracket comma ID. So in place of open bracket we need to write F tends to open bracket E close bracket, and in place of ID we need to write F tends to ID. Next, for the follow function, for substituting the follow function in the parsing table, wherever in the first function epsilon comes, here the epsilon comes under E dash and T dash. So we need to look ahead for E dash T dash for follow function. So what is the answer for E dash follow of E dash? That means close bracket and dollar. In place of close bracket and dollar we need to write E dash tends to epsilon. And also for T dash. So follow of T dash is plus close bracket and dollar symbol. So in place of plus close bracket and dollar symbol we need to write T dash tends to epsilon in that symbols. I hope you all understand. Thank you for the session.